This is the Inverary and District Pipe Band playing Scotland the Brave. I know how much Wade loves the bagpipes.
Bagpipes should be exclusively restricted to Guantanamo Bay.
You will notice the letter K that is printed on the left tape on the left wrist of Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre put that there for his wife, who could not be here. She is in the States, wishing her to get well. And tonight, all the pressure of Scotland is on this man's shoulders.
They've got a hell of a warrior fighting on their behalf, because if you look in the eyes of Drew McIntyre, this is not a man ready for the biggest match of his life, not ready for the biggest fight of his life. Drew McIntyre is ready for war.
The nation expects, and this is the man who is built for the biggest moments of them all. It is like William Wallace and Francis Begbie had a baby, and out popped Drew McIntyre.
It is live, it is loud, well over 100 decibels. The oboe hydro is rocking.
Drew McIntyre looking to exorcise the past demons in one fell swoop tonight.
WWE Champion in front of no fans. This is a man who became WWE Champion this past year at WrestleMania for moments. What a way to cap off a story than to do it in front of your own home country.
I think McIntyre's ready.
This man is public enemy number 1 in Glasgow, Scotland. El Campeón.
El Campeón may be public enemy number 1, but don't forget, this is not a foregone conclusion, guys. Sure, all of Glasgow would love to see their hometown hero, Drew McIntyre, leave with the gold. But Damian Priest would love nothing more than to send an arena full of people home with their heads in their hands and tears running down their cheeks.
I honestly cannot hear a thing you're saying.
Good, it wasn't that good anyway.
You know, Drew McIntyre in his career, Corey, twice has lost the championship when someone has cashed in the Money in the Bank contract. The latest, of course, you mentioned, WrestleMania. Drew held the title for over 5 minutes. Damian Priest cashed in to win the gold. Drew has called this man a transitional champion.
And Damian Priest hears all the chirping, hears all the noise. Damian Priest knows what's going on the internet, social media. They may not respect Priest like he feels like he should be respected. Which is why tonight is such a massive opportunity for a World Heavyweight Champion.
Let's not forget, very, very important, Judgment Day is barred from ringside in this matchup because Drew beat Finn Balor this past Monday night.
And that's been one of the many reasons why people have doubted Priest, because the Judgment Day is constant interference, the constant drama, the constant outside factors. It's one-on-one tonight, man-to-man, for the World Heavyweight Championship.
The most partisan environment imaginable in this industry, but Damian Priest just grew 6 inches walking out in front of this audience. Damian Priest is ready for war.
He was in Puerto Rico at Backlash.
I keep hearing that.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the World Heavyweight Championship! Introducing the challenger from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre! And his opponent, representing the Judgment Day, from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, El Campeón, Damian Priest!
Wait for the bell, guys. Wait for the bell.
And the winner of this matchup knows that the king of the ring, Gunther, is lurking in waiting for the first Saturday in August to face the world champion at SummerSlam.
McIntyre wins tonight and he's British. If he loses, he's Scottish. That's how it works over here, guys.
Still trying to figure that out. Here we go, two heavy hitters ready to show down for the richest prize on Monday Night Raw.
Think about what this country of Scotland has meant to Drew McIntyre. Not only did he start his career here, but back in 2014, when he was fired by WWE, he came home to rebuild, to re-examine his life, to look inside himself, and to evolve, to come back better, stronger than ever.
From the lowest of lows, Cole, to potentially the highest of highs. He is just a 3 count or a submission away from completing that journey.
What a journey it has been for McIntyre, who is laying waste to the champion in the early moments of this one.
And if you're Damian Priest, you got to weather the early storm. If you can, McIntyre flies! Down goes the champion, lands hard at Priest's neck.
That's 275 pounds of flying Scotsman. This city, Glasgow, hosts one of the world's great sporting rivalries. Glasgow Rangers, Glasgow Celtic. There's only one man who has ever united those two factions. That's McIntyre tonight.
Wisely, Priest going to the eyes and forcing Drew into the ring post. Thus far tonight, we have seen the weight of Scotland be both a curse and a blessing. It was a blessing for the new tag team champions, but Piper Niven perhaps was distracted. Do you think there could be a negative factor to the raucous crowd tonight, Drew?
Yeah, very, very often that is the case. The difference, though, this is Drew McIntyre. This is the guy who's beaten the very best this industry has ever had to offer. This is the guy who's won in the main event of WrestleMania. Pressure, throw it my way.
Priest delivers a left hand.
Unique offense.
Damian Priest said he will not be bothered by a hostile crowd. Corey made the point of backlash from over a year ago in Puerto Rico when he had to take on Bad Bunny. What a match that was. Hostile environment that night.
Well, this is a Damian Priest who was born and raised in the worst parts of the Bronx, the worst parts of Puerto Rico, surrounded by gangs, surrounded by violence. This is nothing to Damian Priest.
I'm certain that Damian Priest would love a different outcome than he had that night in Puerto Rico. And right now, the World Heavyweight Champion looking to fight his way back into control. Spine buster by Drew into the cover.
Is it enough? Kick out by Priest.
275-pound beast of a man who can move like a cruiserweight and packs the punch of a heavyweight boxer.
The first clash at the Castle a couple of years ago in Wales left such a bitter taste in the mouth of Drew McIntyre. The night that Solo Sikoa appeared as part of the bloodline and cost McIntyre the championship when Corey, he was clearly going to win.
That night certainly seemed to be Drew McIntyre's night had it not been for Solo, but
Priest face first.
that might as well be a different lifetime ago, because right now Drew McIntyre needs to focus on one man and one man only, that being the World Heavyweight Champion, Damian Priest.
Priest now into the corner. And now Damian Priest starting to gain the upper hand.
I'll tell you this about McIntyre, I know him
better
than most.
Cover by Priest to retain the championship and a kick out by
For
McIntyre.
all the smack talk about paper champions, transitional champions, Drew doesn't actually believe that. That's mind games. That's insults to the champ. He knows exactly how terrifying, how devastating this man is, who's got better and better by the week and has continued growing since winning that championship.
Damian Priest pulling out all the greatest hits early on, showing you what he thinks of McIntyre.
Damian, wow, big heavy right hand by Priest. Priest doesn't get paid by the hour. Damian Priest does not want to be here tonight all night long in a grueling back and forth contest. Priest would love to get back on a plane, head back to Monday Night Raw as World Heavyweight Champion. That's what he's thinking.
Priest rolls through. I should say Drew rolls through. Look at that. Looking for the Michinoku. Able to connect. Cover now. Trying to win the championship from Priest. Hook to the leg. Damian gets the shoulder up.
And it shows you just how devastating McIntyre is. He tried his best to use Priest's momentum in that slam. It failed, so he just brute forced it. There's many ways McIntyre can pull out his best maneuvers.
And there aren't too many superstars on the roster who have the ability to overpower Damian Priest.
And here's the thing with Priest, another issue, he's got this great limb length he always uses to his advantage. He's just got a better reach than anyone. Completely neutralized by the similarly elongated
Looks like he's going for the aftershock DDT, and Priest escapes out of the ring. And now McIntyre, they're gonna pound Priest off the announce table. And again, off the applied hydration station. And now a chop to the champion. Again, champion's advantage.
Priest man just snapped his ankle.
And McIntyre
but good,
hey, advantage.
Drew's got to do what Drew's got to do.
Priest hung up in the top.
Look out, fellas.
And McIntyre fired up.
You know what that means on this side of the pond, right, Cole?
Be careful, Cole. You're in deep trouble, as is Damian Priest. And the normally sure-footed big man, Damian Priest, the champ for once, slightly missed his footing.
Well, the problem
is now in a world of trouble.
Thinking of a broken ankle.
You're absolutely right. He may have a broken.
ain't going to care about that.
But Drew just said to Eddie Arango, I can't win the title like this. Drew realizes he's got to get Priest back inside the ropes.
And finally, able to get Priest disconnected.
Damian Priest may never walk straight again after that.
That was absolutely horrific misfortune for the champion.
And he just reaffirmed the fact that he cannot win the title with Priest tied up.
Completely even though behind the 8-ball now is the champion.
Even though the Scottish crowd was asking for McIntyre to deliver more punishment. Suplex cover for the championship. Priest kicks it too.
I don't know if Priest can stand up anymore. Referee taking a very close look. You know he isn't going to quit. Take another look at this. That is one of the most disgusting things I have ever seen in the entirety of my experience as a fan over 35 years working in this industry. I've never seen that before.
An absolutely terrible, terrible turn of events for El Campeon. And the Scottish Warrior wasting no time capitalizing.
Just how tough is Damian Priest continuing after such a horrific incident?
Well, just that blow he delivered to McIntyre, you
but
can feel the pain and a close line.
Priest,
did you hear it?
Damian Priest can still plan off that bad leg. My goodness, that sounded like fireworks inside the Hydro.
Damian Priest seems to have shaken off what was surely millimeters away from a complete catastrophe.
They're trying to shake it off.
Fracture of the leg almost.
McIntyre back to his feet. And now, Priest looking for south of heaven. McIntyre able to block. And sending Priest shoulder first to the post.
Drew now once again looking for future shock.
Got
there it is!
Cover! Priest kicks out!
Late kick out, milliseconds from McIntyre, and Scotland's dreams coming true, connecting with that future shot DDT that's put away countless superstars. But this one, Damian Priest is built a little different.
It's the testament to the toughness and the will of the World Heavyweight Champion, Damian Priest. Proud tonight to stand on his own 2 feet to defend his gold against the hottest contender in the world.
There are 11,000 391 fans here in Scotland cheering Drew McIntyre on as he tries to wrestle the World Championship away from Damian Priest.
And as this match progresses, guys, I don't know if the adrenaline perhaps hasn't kicked in yet, but Priest is beginning to limp badly.
Well, he was caught up in the top and second rope just a bit ago.
Yeah, sometimes you get hurt so bad, you get up, you walk it off. You don't feel it for a few seconds, and then reality sinks in.
Swelling takes a while to kick in, you know. That's why you hurt yourself immediately, get an ice pack on. Ain't an option tonight.
But the champion's fired up.
Yeah, Priest telling the Scottish crowd what he thinks about them here tonight.
Questionable decision by the champion, making that risky climb with a bad wheel.
McIntyre climbs to the second rope, towering over the champion. And well, gives Damian a little bit back.
Oh boy.
Time to steal white noise from Sheamus. He'll be at home pretty angry right now.
Is Priest's leg gonna hold up? Priest wants the Razor's Edge. Can he pull it off? Yes!
Razor's Edge!
Wow!
To McIntyre. Priest to the cover to retain the world title. McIntyre!
Every minute passes, that leg feels worse and worse, and that just speeds up the requirement for Damian Priest to get this finish.
And again, McIntyre letting Priest know what he thinks about him. He wants a slugfest in the middle of the ring.
Two of the heaviest hitters in all of WWE and all of this industry just trading rights in the center of the ring in the main event tonight.
Yeah, true heavyweight battle, like we said from the start.
You could kill a horse with just one of those shots, but these two are giving it everything.
You take out an entire stable with what we just saw.
Oh my goodness! And a return from McIntyre. And Priest with a right hand.
McIntyre's getting the worst of this exchange.
And Priest wants more. Oh, kick to the midsection of McIntyre. And another kick, and here comes Priest. Starting to fire on all cylinders now. Oh, Glasgow kiss!
They just call it a kiss here. Oh, and Priest answers.
And answers again.
Stubborn refusal to go down from both men. This has to end somewhere.
McIntyre missed wildly. Neck breaker by McIntyre after that whip by Priest.
Both of these men are champions. Unfortunately, only one can hold the World Heavyweight title. This has been a battle for the ages.
Tip up by McIntyre.
Do you feel that, gentlemen?
Drew McIntyre certainly does. He's tapped into it and he's going in for the kill.
Looked like he was setting up for the Claymore, and Damian Priest rolled out of harm's way.
A smart decision by Priest. It may not be an exciting decision, but it's the right one for the champion. Oh, no!
Another Glasgow kiss.
Sometimes it's not about glory, it's about self-preservation.
Oh! Through the barricade! McIntyre claymores Priest through the barricade!
But Drew's got to get Priest back inside the ring. Eddie Orango realizing the magnitude, being judicious with his count. But McIntyre knows what needs to happen.
This is an exhausted McIntyre dragging a heavy carcass with him.
McIntyre dragging the injured champ. Gets him back into the ring. It's Drew McIntyre's opportunity. And now McIntyre set up for what could be the death blow to Damian Priest.
this impact. Claymore putting the champion through the barricade. But Priest turned the tides, delivered the South of Heaven chokeslam, and nearly put this away. But Wade, at this point, does doubt begin to creep into the champion's mind?
I'll tell you this, Corey, anywhere else on planet Earth that South of Heaven connects at this point, it's game over. We have a successful retention, but this is Glasgow, Scotland. Not here, not tonight. This is different.
Indeed it is, as the challenger McIntyre drags himself back to his feet. Damian Priest, the World Heavyweight Champion, trying to figure out what he needs to do to keep McIntyre down.
Priest trying to put his challenger in position for God only knows what could be next. We've seen Priest successfully utilize South of Heaven from the top turnbuckle. It's what got Damian past Jey Uso.
Yeah, but at that point, Damian had his Judgment Day brothers to help him out. No Judgment Day tonight. Oh, and Priest still, that right leg just giving out.
Did you hear Priest groan in agony?
Sounded like a
and listen, he just shoved the referee, Eddie Arango, and the referee, rightfully so, letting this matchup.
What in the hell is Priest thinking?
Hurricane Rana! Hurricane Rana by Priest! Claw by McIntyre to win the championship! Covered by Drew! Priest kicks out! Damn it! Priest kicked out of the Claymore!
Are you sure?
And you can hear the breath come out of the lungs of every single person in the Ovo Hydro tonight.
1/100th of a second after Priest pulled out the unthinkable, a move a man his size has no right in doing. Immediately, the Claymore by McIntyre, and this is just a hair's breadth away from this town exploding in joy. McIntyre somehow not getting the pin.
What does McIntyre have left? What does the champion Damian Priest have left?
Well, whatever Drew may be lacking in this moment, the Scotland faithful are giving it back to him 100%.
Both these men know they should be home and dry at this point of any match.
And a great throw by McIntyre. Forget the sixth man. How about the 11,391 man in Drew McIntyre's corner tonight?
And they're worth double when it's your hometown, Cole.
And now McIntyre crawling his way across the ring. Chop to Priest. Rings through the Ovo. We're getting to the crunch time now. And Eddie Arango moved out of harm's way. Swift move by the official.
Great footwork from the official.
Yeah,
He was close to a certain death at that point.
Priest was able to ring McIntyre's bell momentarily.
And now McIntyre with Priest shoving him in. Oh, the official knocked down into the barricade. And Eddie Arango's hurt. Eddie Arango is hurt. We got to get some medical. Wait for the Claymore.
Powerbomb by Priest.
Damian Priest able to intercept McIntyre. And now Priest looking for South of Heaven. McIntyre turns it around. McIntyre Claymore! But there's no official. The official Arango is down. McIntyre would have won the championship right there, but there's no official. And here comes another official.
We got an official on the way.
Holy hell! CM Punk! back into the ring. Damian Priest with a south-of-heaven chokeslam. I don't think he has any idea what transpired. It doesn't matter. Damian Priest into the cover of McIntyre. CM Punk has screwed Drew McIntyre.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion and campeón, Damian Priest!
CM Punk, the catalyst of change.
It is a sham. It is a disgrace. It is the worst night in the history of this great industry. McIntyre was screwed in Cardiff. He was screwed at WrestleMania, but tonight was so much worse. In his hometown, in front of the people he grew up with, he was screwed by the man he despises worse than any other, CM bloody Punk. A WWE management need to do something about this. They need to show some balls and fire CM Punk, a man who has completely thrown the top of this industry off the rails. I am in shame that I am associated with this.